Well, welcome back, YouTube. It's 11:30, and this morning at 8 a.m. I arrived at the oral surgeon and had 9 teeth extracted from the top, the remaining teeth I had. The process took an hour and a half, and there was some difficulties with a few of the teeth, but across the board it wasn't a terrible experience. I would probably go ahead and go with Twilight next time, if I had to do it again, because I only did local. And it was kind of nerve-wracking and kind of a pain in the butt, but all in all, it wasn't that bad. They immediately put my denture in. I went home. The pain and discomfort wasn't bad. It was definitely manageable. They give you pain medication to take. There was times when the gum felt really swollen in there and like, well, get me out of here. But it wasn't that bad. Definitely, doable. And now, like I said, it's about, 13 hours later. I don't feel that bad at all. Not that bad at all. I did have bleeding for a good hour and a half, moderate. Mostly because that is stuck up in there. If you bite down a little bit on the denture or you press it up, it would kind of ooze out, and you'd rinse it. When you rinse it, it would just kind of bring even more out, and you kind of have to start all over. So my suggestion is, once you do this, rinse your mouth when you get home, and then don't anymore. Let it sit for 2 or 3 hours. Use your cold compress to help reduce the swelling. Don't minimize this. Use it as much as you can for the first 24 hours. Even when you lay down for a nap, kind of lay on the opposite side and lay it on top and switch, because it's very important. The more you use that ice pack, I guarantee you, the less pain you'll have in the long run. I had my dentures made at Affordable Denture, which I mentioned in the previous video, and here's a picture of what they looked like when I got them. I was a little concerned. They looked like it was going to be too small, the teeth too small. But once they were in, they actually look fine. I mean, here's what they look like now. So, if I smile and I laugh, they look normal. They look like my teeth used to look. And I'm very pleased. And these are the economy. These are just the cheap version that they create for your immediate temporary denture. So I'm really pleased. And to give you an idea, here are what my teeth look like prior to extraction. You can see that they're very worn. I had obviously several missing. You can't really see the cracks, but all through the back they were cracked really bad because I had several small fillings, and the teeth were cracked, and they were in just terrible condition. And so no, I'm very pleased. I made the right decision, and yeah. So obviously I do have a little bit of speech problem. It's just going to take a little time to get used to. I'm sure the other video bloggers were saying the same thing, and you can tell the difference with some of them over just a few months how quickly they've acclimated. I mean, some of them you can't even tell that they have dentures anymore. Their speech is just perfect. How do I feel? How do the teeth feel? The teeth themselves feel natural. They feel like my teeth. They're smooth and not as sharp as what I had before, obviously, but they're in the right location. I mean, it's just hard to explain. They feel like my teeth are there. The thing that's unnatural is the plastic disc. It feels like there's a plastic disc or a poker chip glued up to the palate of my mouth. And it's kind of in the way, and it feels strange and foreign. But it's not as abrupt of a change as I thought. Really, I'm sure I'll get used to it in no time. They feel pretty good, really. I'm kind of taken aback by how good they feel. Eating, I had some soup. I had some ice cream. I had mashed potatoes with gravy from Kentucky Fried Chicken. I placed everything close to the end of the fork and kind of laid it about halfway on back of my tongue and just let it kind of slide back. So no real issues there. I'm on a little bit of pain medication. I'm not in a tremendous amount of pain or discomfort. There were times throughout today that I felt really, swollen and, kind of uncomfortable. But, I kept icing it, and I took my medication as prescribed, and it really was doable. It wasn't a big deal. And I feel great. And most importantly, I have a smile. I can eat properly. Well, I will be able to. And it was the right decision. And they're mine, and they're great. So over the next few days, I'll make a video every day, and then probably spread it out once a week or something for a while, just like everyone else has done, to give you my perspective, another fresh perspective on the process. And yeah, I guess we'll see you tomorrow.